Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another apartment renovation. Today I am renovating 920 Medina Studios in San Myshuno, and this is going to be a 2-bedroom apartment that is both stylish and cozy, and I'm actually building with custom content today. And all of the custom content in this video I downloaded from CurseForge, who is the sponsor of today's video. CurseForge is the official Sims 4 mod hub. It is a safe, hassle-free solution to downloading Sims 4 CC and mods, and it's easier than ever. You can easily browse by category to find whatever CC you're looking for. I really wanted to find some fun build CC, so I ended up downloading a lot. You can look through each piece or just do one-click installs. And CurseForge actually automatically installs your CC and keeps it up to date with all game updates. So there's no worrying about doing those updates on your own. You also don't have to worry about malware, viruses, or inappropriate mods. CurseForge is moderated based on the Sims 4 guidelines and was created in partnership with the Sims 4 team. So make sure you click that link in my description down below to download CurseForge for free right now and get to downloading CC and mods for the Sims 4 completely hassle-free and safer than ever. Thank you again to CurseForge for sponsoring today's video. Now let's check out this CC. So trying to figure out the layout here, I decided that this one section was going to be the kitchen because it was a bigger space. And I really wanted to use some of the new tiles that I downloaded. I pretty much only used CC in this build. I don't think I used any items from the actual game. I, every once in a while, decide I'm in the mood to do a custom content build, and I like to go wild with it. So I downloaded a lot of custom content from Hey Harry, as well as Felixandre, I believe Peacemaker as well, and a few others. And I will try to remember to link everyone down below. I grabbed everything super easily off of the CurseForge app, so I just kind of went wild and downloaded everything, and I had a lot of fun with it. It was really cool to build with some CC, which I don't do very often, so definitely let me know if this is something you'd like to see on the channel more or not. Generally speaking, I try to keep to just content that's in the game, since, you know, that's more accessible, but that's also just more accessible to console players, whereas I feel like CC builds might be a little bit more accessible to some of our PC players that can't afford packs. So definitely let me know, because it is fun to switch it up every once in a while and try some new content. But I really was just playing around with what we had and trying to figure out an idea. At first I was thinking maybe something boho because of that chair that I put down in the living room. It is so pretty, but I don't think this apartment really has a style in the end. I just think it's stylish and cute and cozy. Like, that's probably what the title of this video is, and I'm quite happy with that. I think this is a really cool apartment. I'm very thrilled with how it came out, and I'm not really sure if there is a style to it, but if you see a style in this apartment and you think it fits a specific style, do let me know. I would love to hear about it. But anyway, just figuring out what kind of stove and stuff I want in the kitchen space. I love the sink, and I had a blast with all of these wallpapers. You can see I switched it up so many different times. And then I discovered a backsplash tile item that is like, I think it's like in the painting category. And that's what I'm going to end up using behind the kitchen instead. And I love it. I really wish The Sims had an item like that in the actual game. And that it would just look so much nicer than having to put a completely different wallpaper behind the kitchen. So I should be grabbing that here shortly, but first I'm just getting a bunch of clutter to throw in the kitchen, like some utensils by the stove, and grabbing just clutter as I find it and throwing it all around this space. And there's a lot of really cute things. I even found CC cutting boards, which I was very excited about. But here is that tile backsplash that I was mentioning. I think this one's by Peacemaker. And there's a lot of really cool swatches on it, but I just kept this like white one. And here are the first cutting boards I grabbed, but I will be swapping them out for like round cutting boards a little bit later because I thought they were really unique. So that will be changing. But for right now, I'm just trying to organize the clutter on these counters. And I also really enjoyed that there were varieties of these counters where some of the drawers were open. I just thought that that was really realistic and a little bit different. Also, this little cushion is for like a kid's bedroom, but I loved it, and so I needed to use it. So it's in this living room, and I think that's okay. It's totally normal to have like cute little things like that in your space, even as an adult. My entire home is like that, so I decided, you know, that's fine. I can put that in here. I'm not planning to make a kid's bedroom, but I need this cushion. So anyway, just putting some paper towels. I swap out the utensil thing so many different times in this build, but we figure it out in the end. And I'm also trying to figure out a lamp over here. I end up getting rid of it in the end, and I don't put a lamp there at all. I end up having a plant, but I found this record player and it's so cute. So I definitely need to add that. I also love that that trash can just looks like a little vase on the floor. It's a really nice trash can. So I definitely had to add that in here. I also grabbed this basket of blankets, which I moved the location of a few different times because I find an ottoman that I think will look a lot better nestled with those coffee tables. So I will move it here shortly. But first, figuring out what to put by the door, I found this little cubby, which I think is for kids' rooms. And I just thought it would be so cute as like a table. When you first walk in, I could clutter it up with all sorts of knickknacks and like a place to put your keys and all of that. And this is where I find the ottoman. I also have this really cool side table next to the couch. And I don't know, I was just a huge fan of these items, and I'm probably going to download more CC after this. I think I'll probably go CC shopping for some CAS items because I have been playing more gameplay over on Twitch. I have a Let's Play going on over there, and I also have been doing the 100 Baby Challenge here on YouTube. So definitely going to be downloading some more CC after this because I had a blast doing this build. And yeah, let me know if you'd like to see more of these. And if so, would you like to see a house or more apartments? I've just been really in an apartment kick lately. I've been posting a lot of them on the channel. So I am always open to do more. But can we look at this chair for a second? Do you see how beautiful that is? And these frames? I was just completely in love with so many of these items. I mean, this little coat rack, I wish it had coats on it or had the option to put coats on it. Maybe there is, and I just didn't see that, but I really like that item. And I got some boots and books and vases and all sorts of things in here. And you'll notice I put that like little tray with keys in it on the floor because it wasn't snapping to this piece. And then I forget it's there and I leave it there until the end of the build. So please ignore that. I do remove it and I will not be keeping it there, but it does stay there for the rest of the build. So that might be frustrating to look at. However, if I upload this to the gallery, I will make sure it's not there because I've already deleted it. Let me know if you'd like to download this. I will just have to put it up on the gallery and you'll have to search for it by including custom content, and it will, you'll need to download the CC that I used in this build for you to actually have it the way that it is. But I think the layout in here worked really nicely, and I love this archway that leads into the little hallway with the doors open. It's just so cute, and the amount of plants. Plants have to be one of my favorite custom content pieces in general. There are just so many nice ones, and it's just something I'm always happy to get in the game. Whether it's CC or something officially in the game, plants are just the best. Anyway, over here, I am just adding some cool artwork. That's another thing that I feel like there's a lot of beautiful pieces that are custom content to add in here. I added an extra chair over in the corner, looking like you could pull that up to the table. I really liked this table, how it was like half bench, half chairs. I was very excited about that when I saw the icon for it, so I had to download it and of course use it in the space. And then I forgot to put a fridge in the kitchen for the longest time, so added that one in there. And that's actually an item from base game. That's one of the few items in this build that I actually use that's Sims content. And then the hallway, I just have a little cart with a plant on it and a painting above that before we head on into the bedrooms, which actually I think I might do the bathroom first. Yeah, we do the bathroom first. It's very it's very green and white. And I really like this shower. It's a shower tub combo that's kind of like built into the wall with the rod like that. I just really enjoy that. I love shower tub combos in The Sims, especially when they have a curtain. Something about that I just think is so realistic, and it makes me really happy whenever we have them in the game. So I enjoyed that. And then we're just trying to figure out a mirror, looking at a lot of items as I go through because it's the first time I'm seeing a lot of these because I kind of went wild and downloaded too many things. But yeah, just figuring out some tile, getting all sorts of clutter. I really like this soap dish that has the little cup for your toothbrush and stuff as well. And there's also some tissues and some towels. We have a toilet bowl cleaner and just getting all sorts of clutter in here. I was very thrilled that I downloaded enough because there's been many times where I've downloaded a bunch of CC before and then I got in game thinking I had enough to decorate a space and I did not. So I was pretty happy with that, and it was really quick as well. So anyway, I'm just going to get a painting here above the toilet, and that should be it for this bathroom. It's a pretty simple one. But moving on into the bedrooms, I thought about using this headboard and bed, and I just got really confused with it and wasn't sure if this was actually how it was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be only a single bed, and I tried to make it a double bed and it just didn't work. So I opted for this one instead. I tried a few different ones, and I just love the colors in here. The whole apartment really has a green color scheme to it, and I had a blast with that. There are so many beautiful green swatches in the game, in the regular game, but the CC ones, oh my goodness, they are gorgeous. So just messing around here, trying to figure out which swatch of the bed I want to use and like which actual bed I want to use, because there are so many different pieces. And the cool thing about CC is that the bed frame and the actual like mattress and stuff is all separate. So you can have a lot of variety in decorating your spaces and really customize it and kind of match everything. I also thought this dresser was really nice. I feel like this whole apartment is like a mixture of styles, not only of like, I guess like actual design styles like bohemian and all of that, but also some of it's a little bit more modern and some is a little bit more traditional. Like I feel like that dresser is super traditional looking, but it looks so gorgeous in this space. And I think the flooring kind of matches that style as well. I really love herringbone floors, and I think they looked so nice here. There's definitely a flooring that I overuse in The Sims 4, so having a CC option as well is nice. Has so many more swatches. So I definitely utilized that through the entirety of this build. And I thought that this room was going to be orange, but it ends up being green in the end, just like the rest of the apartment. But I'm not mad about it. I think there were so many nice swatches and stuff that I downloaded that I was able to make two rooms that are similar but different enough and pretty neutral. And you could have any sim move in here if you decide to download this apartment. I feel like it can be easily customized as well, which I think is something I like to keep in mind sometimes for builds, so that they're not entirely customized to a sim that doesn't exist, that's just in my brain. It's nice when there is some flexibility there. I also did kind of a weird thing in this room where I made a rug out of some carpeting, and it's a really strange shape, but I just wanted to use something different because I only downloaded so many rugs. And I thought this more neutral one made a little bit more sense here. I think this one was part of a hotel CC pack, if I'm remembering correctly. I downloaded so many different things, but I put a nice mirror over here, and I'm just looking at some couches and stuff. I ended up putting a chair in the corner with this really pretty floral pattern, and I believe a plant as well, because you can never go wrong with a plant. I just put them absolutely everywhere. I thought that that one was really nice. This room's a little bit simpler than the other room because the other one has that really striking feature wall, and this one is just a little bit more toned down with just a basic green across the entire room, but I still think it looks really nice. And so over here I'm just decorating this little dresser. It's a different one than I have in the other room. This one's a little bit more modern, and then I believe we're just going to be popping back out into the kitchen space and adding a couple things out there. I realized we had a KitchenAid mixer, and so I definitely needed to add that into the kitchen. I was really excited about it. That's an item that I completely forgot to grab. There's a couple of cool appliances that I downloaded, but that's pretty much it for this build. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and click that bell to be notified when I upload. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the screenshots. Bye, everyone.